Hey guys, it is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. I am a business owner and operator. I've been an entrepreneur since 2006. I'm a licensed esthetician, and one of my businesses, my brick and mortar business, I've been owning and operating, growing, and doing all those different things since 2008, and 15 years later, still going strong, and I'm really grateful for it. And on Business Mondays, I just like to talk about things business related, business experiences, business encouragement, business inspiration. But on this channel, I also like to share beauty tips, beauty education, do some lifestyle blogs, things regarding enjoyment. And so that is the Bible that I share here. And so if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to do so. I would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, and to find out more about me and more about what other things I have to offer, you can go to the links in my description box. I also created a speaker line in 2017, and it is absolutely amazing, and I do say so myself, and I use it myself. So you can go to the links in the description box to support my brands, and I really do appreciate them all. So let's just get into the topic at hand, guys. I wanted to say something, and it's based on my experience, and I just wanted to ask a question. For those of you who are in business, or you are aspiring to be your own business owner, you're aspiring to own and operate a business, and you want to make money. Even nonprofits have to make money in the world that we live in. It is a requirement to have money in order to live, to be honest with you. So volunteering is not why most people get into business. Not saying you don't get into business to do good deeds. It's to offer your support and assistance where others can use it, where you're not going to get a monetary return. But most people get into business to make money. So I wanted to ask a question. Can you say F you to the money? And the S can be whatever F you may be thinking. It could be the word forget. It could be the you know what word. But can you say F you to the money when you are a business? Like, can you really say that? And I asked that question because I've been in that position on a number of occasions. And I can say that there have been times where I could not say F you to the money. And there definitely have been times when I could, or maybe it's not that I could say it, in terms of not meeting the revenue, my standards, my line in the sand, however I was feeling regarding a specific situation, or maybe even a client situation or whatever, compelled me to say F you when it came to the money. Now, I'll give you a couple of examples, and then I want to hear what you have to think, so you can let me know your answers or your thoughts in the description box below. Okay, so recently, guys, I am a licensed esthetician. I started my business as an individual solo, and I started hiring employees over the years. I started bringing more people into the business. I trained a lot of people as a licensed esthetician. I am also a master lash artist. I know I don't talk about that much here on my platform, but I am a master lash artist, and I'm pretty darn good at what I do. And so there have been people that have been extremely particular when they have come to the business, when they want to be seen. Some people would prefer to be seen by me. But at this point in time in my business and in my career, and all of the years that I have been doing what I've been doing, I am grateful to say that I have trained some amazing team members that currently are working in my business. So if anyone comes to the business, you're not coming to the business to see me. I am honestly happy, grateful, and honored if someone comes to the business and they specifically want to see me. But at this point in time in my career, and just because of all of the other things that I have going on, my schedule is less, and my availability is less, but the business has availability and my staff have availability. Some have more availability than others, but they all do amazing work. And so there was a situation with a client that was referred to the business a couple of years ago by one of the clients that I'm still seeing, one of my VIP clients. I have my VIPs, and there are some other clients that I see. All of the clients of the business are VIPs, but when I say VIP, listen, if someone's been coming to me since 2009, 2010, consistently, hasn't missed a beat, I've been seeing them, I am going to continue to see them myself, utilizing my hands to provide the business services that they're investing in, right? So I don't have a problem with that. I don't even have a problem seeing people, but if my availability is less and my staff have availability, there is no reason why someone can't come to the business and see someone else besides me, because the business isn't even about me. If I'm no longer around, the business should still be able to thrive and operate because it isn't about me. And I have clientele that I have been seeing for many, many years that if I wasn't available, they've had to go on one of my other team members, service provider schedules, and haven't missed a beat and have been really well pleased. So they still get great service, and honestly at a discount, because it doesn't cost as much to see one of my team members as it does to see me. That's just what it is, you know? So because there's a premium to see me and get services done by the work of my hands. Well, there was a situation with a client that, even though, like I said, she was referred a couple of years ago and she has been coming, she hasn't been 100% consistent. Nice young lady, nothing personal, this is all business, but she's canceled some appointments. She's not showing up for some appointments, and she's gone to see, other people to get services done, I guess, in the meantime. Nothing wrong with that. We're not married to these clients. It's, freedom. There's, freedom of choice. You can go where you want to go. We can't stop you from doing that. And actually, it's great if you can't get in to see us, if you can get in with someone else. And we are honored if you do come back to see us. Absolutely. But this one person refused to be seen by anyone else but me. And that was a problem. Because here's the thing. If you can go to another business to get the services done, but when it comes to coming to this business that I own, you're so specific and particular that you can't see anyone else but me, but you can go to another business and allow someone else to perform services for you. I have a problem with that, because in my viewpoint, I don't feel that you really respect my business, because you're so specific and particular when it comes to coming to this business, but when it comes to going someplace else, you're okay with that. So there were a couple of times where I accommodated because I had the availability and allow this person to come in. Well, there was another time where she already had an appointment on the schedule. I let her know what my availability was, what my schedule was, and she got scheduled. And then she reached out prior to her appointment to cancel and wanted to reschedule during a time where I was not going to be in town. So my assistant let her know when I was available, when I wasn't available. She never responded. We didn't hear anything back from her. So, okay, fine. Well, she finally gets around to reaching back out to the business and wants to get back in, but is adamant on coming in to see me. And I thought about it because I was going to try to accommodate her. But then I said, you know what? This is ridiculous, because I know that she's gone to other businesses to get the services done, and it's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But when it comes to being seen in my business, I have to try to accommodate you because that's what you want. I said, I'm not doing it anymore. So I said, at this point, if she cannot allow one of my trusted team members that I have trained to do amazing work here and be seen by them in my business, then we don't have anything for her, because I'm not going to try to accommodate her anymore. It's just not fair. And at this point, I feel slightly disrespected, because you are so adamant about seeing me, but yet when you go to another business, you're guaranteed to not see me. So why is it a problem to come to my business when I have a number of other clients that I have been seeing myself, that I have delegated to other team members for accommodation purposes and reasons, and they all haven't skipped a beat. They have been seen, they've been happy, haven't had any complaints, and you haven't given my team members a chance. You haven't even given them a chance. So I was just like, you know what? F you to the money. I'm good on that. I am not saying that I'm about the money. I'm not saying that we couldn't utilize the revenue, but the respect level, in my opinion, just was there. And I just said, I'm good on it. I'm good on it at this point. So that was an example of when I just said, you know what, F you to the money. And there's been another, just giving an example in the past of there may have been someone that was just so difficult, got a service done, didn't have any complaints, and maybe a few weeks later they decided that they needed some money, so they decided to try to complain to get a refund. And I just didn't really feel like dealing with it. So I said, you know what, empty to the money. Let's just go ahead and give them a refund and mark them as someone that we will never see again. Put them on the list of persona non grata, meaning we will never service this person again. At that point, I was just like, I'm good on it. So empty to the money. There are times in business where you are growing and you need the experience and you are dealing with someone that may be slightly difficult and it's not your ideal client or sale or customer or, whatever it may be, whatever type of business or industry you may be in. So you will overlook some things for the sake of making that money and getting that experience in. So you may not be able to afford to say empty to the money. And then there may be times where you really do need the money, but your pride, your level of integrity and other things that you stand on, your standards and all of those different things will not allow you to bend and to bow for the sake of giving in to someone that feels like, well, look, I'm paying you, so you just need to, no one needs to deal with that. We live in a very entitled society where some people just feel that, well, I'm paying you, so you need to do what I want you to do. And it's like, no, I'm not a slave to the money. I'm not a slave to your demands or your desires. This should be an even exchange. I am offering a service or a product for this price. You can either accept it or reject it, but if it's what you want, then we're both getting something that we are asking for, so the respect should be there for both of us. So you have to get it to the space in your mind that it's like, do I really need this and do I really want this? Should this be a line in the sand for me where I'm going to say F you to this money because I cannot allow myself to be treated this way? And that's the place where you have to come to. And sometimes it comes down the line with more time and years or months, whatever, may be in your business, where you get to this place where you are saying, you know what, I could use the money, but I'm just going to go ahead and let that go and turn that down because I'm not going to allow this person to put me in this place of feeling this way and feeling that they have the authority and the right to disrespect me and not respect my time, not respect my business, not respect my resources, my staff, my clients, my level of mastery, expertise, training, and not even giving my business the opportunity to prove them possibly wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about that, guys, and see what your thoughts are on it. So you can feel free to let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. Guys, I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. Sorry about the sunglasses, guys. It is really sunny out here, and so I'm just trying to protect my eyes. I don't want to do this whole video and I'm squinting the entire time. But I am here and I'm looking right at you, and I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you so much for being on this beautiful journey with me, guys. So I appreciate you subscribing and taking in the content. So I am Elizabeth, and until the next time, I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.